Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Food for Thought, where we talk to small business owners and entrepreneurs on strategies and best practices. So let's get right to it. This week, our subject is slowing down. Is it the new winning strategy? Well, let's talk a little bit about speed. The fastest human to date is Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt. He set a record of 23.35 miles per hour back in 2009. Ever since the invention of the wheel, mankind has been driven to go faster. Roman chariot races often saw speeds approaching 40 miles an hour. The top speed ever recorded for a horse and rider is 55 miles per hour. This was done by an American quarter horse while sprinting. The world's record for a downhill skier is 158 miles per hour. A four-man bobsled team was clocked at 97 miles per hour in 2019. With the invention of the internal combustion engine, mankind was off to the races. Presently, the land speed record is held by Andy Green at 763 miles per hour. The water speed record was set on October 8th, 1978, and still stands to this day. On that October day, Ken Warby, piloting the Spirit of Australia, a wooden boat he constructed in his backyard, reached 317 miles per hour on water. Our obsession with speed has enabled some remarkable achievements. Japanese maglev bullet trains routinely travel between 200 and 275 miles per hour. Commercial airliners average between 518 and 564 miles per hour. The Concorde, when it was flying, reached a speed of 1,341 miles per hour, but it guzzled four times more fuel than a Boeing 747 and was limited to 100 passengers. Eventually, that just made it non-viable. So we brought our love of speed into the business world as well. First to market, fastest growing companies. Researchers come up with something new, send it on to R&D for proof of concept, and they barely get started. And management and marketing are pushing for a product they can sell immediately. The bad news is that products rushed to market are often overhyped and underwhelming. And that hurts the business reputation and it impacts their bottom line. In an article by Jessica Stillman, contributor to Inc.com, she argues that the next big trend for 2024 will be strategic slowness. She quotes author and professor Cal Newport in the New Yorker, who says that the recent pandemic, followed by the Great Resignation and the return to office battles, has resulted in what he calls the Great Exhaustion. Stanford Business School professor Bob Sutton predicts that strategic slowdown will be the key to success for innovative leaders and companies in the coming year. The era of move fast and break things, which was actually Facebook's first motto, has resulted in what he calls fiascos fueled by hurry sickness. This will finally convince investors and leaders that they need to become more adept at hitting the brakes, knowing when and how to slow down and fix things is the path to enduring financial success and building healthy workplaces. As Ms. Stillman of Inc.com concludes, many of us are feeling the crushing effects of chasing speed and scale for too long. Maybe we'd all do better, both personally and financially, this year if we bought into strategic slowness and recommitted to doing fewer things much more thoughtfully. Now, I, for one, think that taking the time to identify what we should be working on, eliminating the distracting competing projects, and doing one thing well is a great recipe for success in 2024. Josiah Gilbert Holland, American novelist and poet who lived in the 1800s, said, "There is no royal road to anything. One thing at a time, all things in succession. That which grows fast withers as rapidly. That which grows slowly endures." Well, I hope you found this little bit of food for thought useful. If you'd like to further discuss anything regarding this topic or any small business strategy, reach out to me at rich@speakingofsuccess.com. I'd love to talk. Just send me an email and we'll have a conversation. Thanks for your time, and I will see you next week.